Okay, we're all now together for the Phunware earnings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just getting ready for the Phunware earnings, and of course we have Soundhound earnings on the extra channel. So welcome everybody now here for Phunware. Fantastic. If you want to join us for Soundhound earnings, this is the Soundhound earnings. I'm going to give you the link for this one right now. So welcome to the extra channel, and we're now in the Phunware earnings. It's just a few moments to go. Let me give everybody the link right there in the chat. There is Phunware. So if you want to join us for Phunware, Phunware is at the top there. We haven't started it yet. I actually might start it right now, actually make life a bit easier. Yep, sod it, I'll do it. I'll start both at the same time. I don't care. We might as well. So if you joined us here on the extra channel, this is where we're going to have Phunware in just 20 minutes time. Bear with us. For those of you that want to watch the Soundhound earnings, I'm about to start Soundhound earnings right now on the main channel. So let me go straight into that for you right now. So let me just line up Soundhound. Let me just check all my screens. If you've just tuned in, please do click subscribe and ring the bell, and tap the like button would be very, very nice. Thank you very much indeed. Everybody okay in Phunware? Soundhound will happen on the main channel in just a few moments. So let me just link that up. Please bear with me. It takes just a couple of seconds to shift one system to another. So that's what we're doing right now. Soundhound is, we've already got 52 waiting. It's going to be a very big evening for Soundhound tonight. Some of you might want to watch both. If you want to do that, you certainly can. But we are about to start. So let me have a look. Soundhound is killing it. It's up 30% now. And I'm now going to put Phunware earnings in here. Phunware earnings. Let me just refresh this. Give you the screen. Stay right where you are. If you're Phunware, Soundhound is on the main channel. Okay, let me switch that round. Woohoo! It's all going to be exciting tonight, I can tell you. Busy, busy night. The Phunware earnings is 15 minutes away. You're watching the chart right now, and we'll bring you the earnings call in a few minutes' time. It's not ready yet. They haven't started yet. We're just monitoring it. So here is the Phunware earnings. If you are on the main channel, that's pinned now to the top. And there you go. And we're going to start the Phunware earnings. It says here in 16 minutes, but we can actually start early. Prefer to be early for everybody. So Phunware looking good. Everybody's busy. Soundhound's about to start. We're just going to fly through all the settings, make sure we've got backup for everything, so there's no foul ups. Okay, let's double check this now. Okay, that's all good. Let's go into here. Soundhound will bring that up. Just a few moments away. We got just over 15 minutes before Phunware begins, so bear with us. They haven't yet started. We're just making sure all the settings are right for both earnings on both channels. I say we, it's only me. There's nobody else here. Me and my ghost, and that's it. Okay. If you want to get yourself some merchandise, one of my mugs, t-shirts, whatever you like, underneath the chat, underneath the video, you'll see it. If you are a gold member, ask for a discount, you'll get one. Right, stream settings, add the closed captions. Yeah, we've got 14 different languages, 63 countries. So you like to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. No one gets left behind, no one gets ignored. Okay, that's Soundhound, that's looking good. All right, now we've got polls running tonight on X. Here is my X account on Extra. If you go and check, we've got polls running tonight. You can vote on, my God, I just had 8 followers on X in the last minute. Bloody hell. I feel like Elon Musk. Look at that. Used to be 8 followers a year. Now it's 8 in a minute. I'm loving it. Right. Okay. So if you want to go and vote on the poll for Phunware, you can. That's in the on the X account. If you want to go and check that out now, you can. Right. We're now setting up for Rumble as well. Here we go. Rumble, Martyn Lucas Investor. Yes, yes, yes. We are still we're 14 minutes away, so stick with us. The call hasn't yet begun. You are in the right place for Phunware. You're also in the right place for Soundhound because you can link across from there as well in a moment when you're ready. You don't have to leave just yet if you don't want to. Okay. We're all good. Okay. Let's bring up Soundhound now for Rumble. It's exciting. I do like doing these 2 at once. It really does stretch your brain. It's amazing what the human brain can do. You think that's not possible, but it is. It's completely possible. Go live. Go live. So here we go. Create new stream. And for those of you who just wonder, I do everything that is possible to do ahead of time. There are some things you cannot do until you've ended one stream to start another. So everything I can do to prepare and be ahead of the game I've done. But these things I'm doing right now, you just cannot do until now. I wish there was, but there isn't. Sound earnings. Here we go. SOUN earnings. Here we go. I'm on the last stages now before we start Soundhound, and then you can be in both, or you can be in the one that you choose. Right now, everyone is in Phunware, right? Okay, Soundhound is about to start in about, I'd say about 3 minutes. I'm going to be ahead of schedule by about 15 minutes, but I like to just always make sure that we're early rather than going late. So here is the Soundhound on Rumble, just a few seconds away. Okay, bloody marvelous. Soundhound is storming up 30% tonight after hours. We've said it's a $10 stock. That's where it can go to. Okay, and we're just about there. Maybe 1 more minute now, maybe 2 minutes at most, before we start on the main channel. The last couple of things, MX, putting all the codes in. Okay, here we go. Woo, it's exciting. Right then, we are set. So everybody's watching Phunware on the extra channel. Thank you very much. Okay, that all looks good. Go. And now we're about to start Soundhound on the main channel. We're going to go early. So everybody over there on TikTok has been watching all of this craziness. They're all okay. Let's have a quick sip of water. And let's make a start. There's no point waiting. We might as well start the event already. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, that all looks good. That all looks good. All right, so here we go. We're about to start the main show on Soundhound. This is the big one tonight. We could have 1,000 people come through this stream. So far at the minute on Phunware, we've had, Let's have a look how many we had so far. We've had, let's have a look, analytics. We've had 98 through so far. I think we're going to get 1,000 through Soundtown tonight. Let's make a start then. So if you are watching both, you're on Soundhound. If you want to stay where you are, you can watch Phunware if you want to watch both. Here is the Soundhound earnings. It's pinned to the top, but I'm going to give it to you now. This broadcast is going to carry on going for Soundhound. We're 10 minutes away. There's the Soundhound link. Let me switch the account back to the main one, and we are good to go. So let's start Soundhound. You ready? Here we go. We're 9 minutes early, which is fantastic. So let's count it down. 3, 2, 1, and action. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Here on the main channel, we are covering the Soundhound earnings. On the extra channel, live right now, we are covering the Phunware earnings. We're doing two stocks at the same time. So here on the main channel, Soundhound earnings is a little while to go, but we are going early. We just want to assemble our audience, answer questions. It's a $10 stock, in my opinion. That's where it's going. So tap the like button, share it if you want to get more people talking about Soundhound. We have a poll running. I will give you all of that in just a few moments' time. On the extra channel, we are covering tonight Phunware, I beg your pardon. We're covering Phunware on the extra channel. All right. Let me play media. Oh, there we go. Let me audio. That's the Phunware. So let me just go over to the extra studio now. Just bear with me as I start the Phunware earnings. Here we go. My Phunware audience, we're just refreshing the screen. Stay where you are for Soundhound. Let's check the audio feeds. Here we go. And we just unmute this. Let's check our audio. Here we go. Unmute. Let's check our system audio. Okay, great. It's coming through. We've got our Phunware ready to go. Now for our extra channel. Fantastic. We're all good to go. Wonderful stuff. So over there on the extra channel, we've got Phunware about 6 minutes to go before it starts. We're going to keep listening in. And as soon as it comes up, we're going to start that for you. Here on the main channel, we are covering Soundhound. So there are two earnings going on at once. So if you could tap the subscribe button, we're trying to get to 100 likes tonight so YouTube can suggest this out. More people need to learn about Soundhound. I'm very excited about it. Working in sound myself as the world piano man, I like this stock, and I think this is a very interesting stock. If you're watching Phunware tonight over there on the extra channel, hello to you. Tap the like button. We're just 6 minutes away from Phunware starting. Mike is lost. How are you, Mike? Don't worry, you're here with me on the Soundhound earnings. Everything is wonderful. You haven't got to do anything, Mike. Just stay right where you are. It'll all work out fine. Mike's trying to wind me up with his silly jokes, and they are silly jokes, I have to say. He's trying to wind me up and catch me out. He thinks he can throw me off. Hello, Paula, how you doing? Lovely to have you here. Welcome everybody on the extra channel. We're just moments away now. If anyone is interested here on the main channel. On the extra channel, the link is in the top, pinned to the top. You can see we are running Phunware earnings this evening on the extra channel. There it is. That's behind the scenes. Paula just subscribed. You can see on the screen. That's what's going on behind the scenes tonight on the extra channel. And here at the front, you're watching me at the front. There you go. This is what I'm doing here with Soundhound. All right. That's what we're doing here on the main channel. Okay. And for those watching Phunware, we're about 4 minutes away. Typically, they'll be a couple of minutes late. That's typical. I can tell you now, let me look at Phunware. It is up tonight, 2.86. And the earnings is in fact, I don't have the numbers yet. Let me refresh the screen, see if it's coming through. I'll check my Bloomberg feed as well. No, I don't have anything from Phunware, which is unusual because the call is in just 5 minutes, but nothing is coming through. So we're going to find out in a moment. But for Soundhound, let me check Soundhound's numbers and see if we have any information from them. I'll also check my Bloomberg feeds. Nope, I have nothing there either. Are we going to become cash positive tonight for Soundhound? Let's hope so. The stock is up at the moment, but remember, this stock always trades like this. We see it going to $10 though. Right, Phunware is moving. I can see that. Soundhound is moving. I can also see that. So stick with us. Big night. So for those of you on X, on the extra channel, here is my X link. Go and check that, and you can vote on the poll. Will they beat or miss? And is it a buy, sell for you? Okay, I'm going to do the same for my main channel. There is the X account, all right, formerly Twitter. I'm going to put it on the screen, and I'm going to show you what we're talking about. Here is the poll for you right now. Let me give you the link here. Once again, here is my X link. Go and vote now. We have got Phunware. Just scroll down and you will see there's the Phunware poll. Just there, look, you can see at the top. And here is the Soundhound. We have, will they beat or miss? 84% of you say beat. You're very confident. 84%. Only 8.7 have said miss. That is a very, very overwhelming majority that you believe they will beat. Very nice. What about, is it a buy, hold, or sell for you? 81% have said it is a buy. 81%. Only 9.5% is saying sell. These polls that I do every day are very useful. They're getting larger and larger polls, and they give me a very, very good a gauge on sentiment of the stock. So we're going to leave that there. I'll give it to you one more time. 2 minutes to go before Phunware. Here on both channels, here is Alpha Spread. You want Alpha Spread, this is how I do all my reviews. Members can get a lifetime discount, which makes the membership for free. Also, there's a version which you can have for free, but if you are a member, you can get the premium service, what I use, and it'll basically make my membership for free. There's Alpha Spread. Just before we start, we're trying to raise millions of dollars for charity on our music channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. If we get to 10,000 subscribers, we are going to do charitable fundraiser events for you. All right, where all the money 100% goes to the charity of your choice. All right, I do all the concerts for free. I've raised lots of money for charity. I did the online global telethon for the Lions Club. And if we get to 10,000 subscribers, YouTube will turn on charitable giving. There we go. We're at 6,034. Here's the link right now in the extra channel and the main channel. Click on the link, become a subscriber, help me get to 10,000. It's tax-deductible donations. All of my ad revenue, my super chats, my sponsorship will all go to charity directly. It won't come near me, 100%. Let me now check in with Soundhound. Let's see that, Phunware. Let me see that roll round. Let me see that roll round. And if you subscribe to me and you get a number of people subscribe to me, tell me, come back and say, Martyn, I've got 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, whatever, subscribe to you from my work, from my job, and I would like you to do a fundraiser for cancer research or help the aged or save the children, and I will do it. And 100% of all the money, no fees, no credit card fees, no taxes, no deductions from YouTube, everything, once we get to 10,000 subscribers, they turn on YouTube Giving, goes to charity. So do something wonderful tonight. Good karma comes back on you, and click on that. Let's see it roll round. We'll come back to that in a minute, and hopefully it would have rolled round. Right, let me go and start the Phunware earnings, because that starts first. That will start first. So here we go. Let me check in on it. Right, so they are 30 seconds late. We are half an hour before Soundtown begins, so you've got plenty of time. We're just listening into Phunware at the moment. That's the audio you can hear. Typically, they'll go 1 or 2 minutes late. The moment it starts, I shall stop talking and hand you over to the earnings, and I will leave you all over there on the extra channel. Okay. Please make sure that you've all clicked the subscribe button to the music channel. We're going to raise millions of dollars for charity, your charity of choice, and I'll do unlimited charities for you. Just help me out, get me to 10,000, okay? We're still listening into Phunware. They're now 1.25 minutes late, typically a couple of minutes late. I think you must have have it. I may have misunderstood you. Just in case you don't have the link for the earnings. They are live. What's going on with Sensei? I'm not sure what's going on there. Right.
Thank you for standing by.
Here we go. Earnings beginning. Earnings beginning. Here we go.
To the Phunware second quarter conference call. All participants are in a listen-only mode. Should you need assistance, please signal a conference specialist by pressing the star key followed by 0. After today's presentation, there will be an opportunity to ask questions. To ask a question, you may press star, then 1 on your telephone keypad. To withdraw your question, press star and 1 again. Participants of this call are advised that the audio of this conference call is being broadcast live over the internet and is also being recorded for playback purposes. A webcast replay of the call will be available approximately 1 hour after the end of the call through August 8, 2025. I would like to turn the call over to Joey Delahousie of Core IR, the company's investor relations firm. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, operator. Good afternoon, and thank you for participating in today's conference call. Earlier this afternoon, the company released its financial results for the quarter ended June 30th, 2024. A copy of that press release can be found on the company's website at www.phunware.com by selecting Investors under the About tab from the corporate homepage. Joining me on today's earnings call from Phunware's management team are Mike Snavely, Chief Executive Officer, and Troy Reisner, Chief Financial Officer. During this call, management will be making forward-looking statements, including statements that address Phunware's expectations for future performance or operational results. Forward-looking statements involve risks and other factors that may cause actual results to differ materially from those statements. For more information about these risks, please refer to the risk factors described in Phunware's most recently filed annual report on Form 10-K and subsequent periodic reports filed with the SEC and Phunware's press release that accompanies this call, particularly the cautionary statements in it. The content of this call contains time-sensitive information that is accurate only as of today, August 8, 2024. Except as required by law, Phunware disclaims any obligation to publicly update or revise any information to reflect events or circumstances that occur after this call. It is now my pleasure to turn the call over to CEO Mike Snavely.
Thanks, Joey, and good afternoon to everyone on the call. During the second quarter of 2024, we've continued building upon the momentum begun during our first quarter. In quarter two, we delivered 100% customer retention, strengthened our bench of advisors within the hospitality sector, and most recently became part of the FTSE Russell Microcap Index. In the first half of 2024, our customer bookings, which are signed contracts with clients that generate revenues over the course of the multi-year contract period, have already exceeded bookings for all of 2023, even as we preserve cash by reducing our team. This is a testament to the effectiveness and efficiency of our revamped sales team and our evolved sales model, which continues to drive a strong and consistent pipeline, including over $7 million in new pipeline identified so far in the third quarter. As leaders in the mobile applications platform industry, I think it's valuable to take a moment and review what sets us apart. We provide location-based services, content management, mobile engagement, audience monetization, and application analytics that help our clients at every stage of mobile application lifecycle management. We help businesses create their ideal mobile app, monetize their audiences, and create hyper-personalized mobile experiences, all in the interest of ensuring our clients' customers fully utilize their offerings through mobile interactions. We've been in this business for about 15 years, and we are its pioneers. The Phunware platform is a fully integrated enterprise cloud for mobile devices that provides our clients with products, solutions, data, and services necessary to engage with their audiences globally and manage and monetize their mobile app portfolios globally and at scale. Our model provides a faster time to market, requires less investment of resources and technical expertise, and does not require customer management integrations. We create a white label product that is fully brandable, industry-specific, configurable, and with reusable modules that offer over-the-air app updates for continuous learning and testing without App Store approvals. Unlike other white label application services, the Phunware application framework creates native applications that leverage device-specific capabilities such as location technologies, sensors, and operating system-specific design patterns and guidelines. Because of the depth and scalability of our platform, we believe there are many other industries that we can serve. During the second quarter, we plan to begin executing on elements of our go-forward strategies to continue our growth and diversify our opportunities matrix. In our core markets, hospitality and healthcare, we will prudently increase marketing spend and build innovative programs to derive awareness and revenue. We are also focused on hiring and making productive new account executives, while also partnering with industry leaders to reach additional opportunities and to make the Phunware the top of our prospects list. Our solution delivers strong ROI, which is driving new sales conversions and cementing the relationships with existing customers, which leads to that 100% customer retention stat I mentioned earlier. We are also seeing interest from the operators of multi-property portfolios, from regional resort destinations to some of the largest hospitality flags in the world. In addition to the organic growth strategies mentioned above, we also intend to grow in hospitality and elsewhere by investing in M&A. We are actively evaluating several potential transactions and may have announcements shortly. To identify the next growth markets, we are investing in research and development and expect to reclaim our crown as an innovation leader. This will result in enhancements to and additional uses for our core product offering. We envision building more innovation capacity around our team of talented engineers and product managers by utilizing near and offshore engineering resources as needed. We expect this focus to bring forth new and differentiated products to serve markets beyond hospitality and healthcare. Now I'd like to turn the call over to Troy, who will review our financial results in more detail. Troy?
Thanks, Mike, and good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank you for joining us today for a review of our second quarter of 2024 financial performance. As usual, I'll be discussing GAAP financial measures unless otherwise specifically noted. Our press release, 8K, and website provide a reconciliation of all GAAP to non-GAAP financial results. As Mike indicated, a particular note is our bookings growth. Bookings is a forward-looking metric that reflects the commitment from our customers to pay Phunware money for subscriptions and services that we provide over time. When we use the term bookings, it will reflect the total contract value with the customer that was executed within the period defined. Software bookings in 2024 have increased approximately 623% and 939% for the second quarter of 2024 and the 6-month period then ended respectively as compared to the 2023 prior periods. Revenues for the second quarter of 2024 were $1 million, nearly a 10% increase over the first quarter of 2024. And for the 6-month period ended June 30th, 2024, revenues were $1.9 million. The decrease of approximately $0.7 million or 26.8% for the 6 months ended June 30th, 2024 compared to the corresponding period in 2023 was primarily due to a customer breakage fee in 2023. Gross profit for the 3 months ended June 30th, 2024 was $470,000, which is consistent with the prior year period. Gross profit for the 6 months ended June 30th, 2024 was $994,000, an increase of approximately $400,000 or 63% compared to the corresponding period in 2023. Total operating expenses for the 3 months ended June 30th, 2024 were $3.4 million, which represents a decrease of over $3.2 million or 48.6% from the same period 1 year ago. For the 6 months ended June 30th, 2024, operating expenses were $6.8 million, which is a decrease of $6.5 million or 49.2% from the same period ended June 30th, 2023. On previous calls, I've shared the nature of our focus areas, and these operating expense reductions have resulted from the new management team's execution of doing what we said we would do. Excluding non-cash stock-based compensation of approximately $1.3 million from the 6-month period in 2024, our monthly operating expense run rate was approximately $930,000 per month, as compared to approximately $1.8 million per month for the prior year 6-month period. As Mike noted above, we plan to begin investing in sales and marketing, so we do expect a modest increase in this run rate over the back half of 2024. Net loss for the second quarter of 2024 was $2.6 million, or a per-share loss of 32 cents, as compared to $6.5 million, or a per-share loss of $3.10 in the year-ago quarter. The net loss for the 6 months ended June 30th, 2024 was $4.9 million, or a per-share loss of 65 cents, as compared to a net loss of $10.8 million, or a per-share loss of $5.18 from the same period in 2023. Our balance sheet remains strong, and as of June 30th, we had cash of $20.4 million. In addition, during July, we opportunistically added approximately $16.2 million of cash through net proceeds from selling approximately 2.7 million shares via our ATM. Our cash position now provides the certainty and stability we need to navigate our path to profitability and to make the investments necessary to accelerate and sustain our growth. That concludes my prepared remarks, and I'd like to turn the call back over to Mike for any remaining comments. Mike?
Thank you, Troy. As these numbers demonstrate, we're diligently working on increasing our foothold within the hospitality and healthcare markets while consciously controlling costs. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the tremendous work of management and the great team members who have helped to turn around the future of Phunware. We now look forward to scaling the core of Phunware and reaching new markets, creating new solutions, and continuing to innovate. I also wish to acknowledge and thank our loyal shareholders who have entrusted us with the mantle to drive Phunware forward. Thank you for your trust. We are honored by it and are dedicated to delivering lasting shareholder value. Now I'd like to turn the call over to the operator so that we can begin the question and answer session. Operator?
Thank you. As a reminder, if you'd like to ask a question, please press star and the number 1 on your telephone keypad. We will begin the question and answer session. Your first question comes from the line of Darren Aftahi of Roth Capital. The line is open.
Hi, this is Dylan on for Darren. Thanks for taking my questions. To start, Mike, when we talk about investing in R&D and some new products for other markets, could you maybe talk about what exactly you need in terms of technology-wise and why those other markets might be different from the hospitality and resort style that you're going after right now?
Yeah, excuse me. Sure enough, we have built, over the last 15 years, a really an enormous capacity to deliver mobile applications at scale globally. And, we have had that scale to 25 million concurrent users and a video on demand streaming context and otherwise throughout the history of the company. What we're looking to do is to really point that terrific technology asset toward continually larger markets. So hospitality is a terrific market. We like it. We are really making some progress in that market, as you can see from the numbers that we've just shown. But we believe that there are other and additional and substantially larger markets that we can point our technology stack at. So R&D is going to be more about identifying those additional larger markets that we can go point our tech at, and then probably some evolution and modification of the platform to meet the unique needs of those markets.
Got it. Thank you. And then in terms of bookings, like obviously another really strong quarter. I guess like when you're looking at 3 of your largest customers renewing, is that accounting for most of the strength you're seeing so far, or how much is coming from new customers as well, and what do you need to do to get those across the finish line into sort of top line revenue?
Yeah, I don't have the specific breakdown in front of me, but what I'll say is that we have, we're continually identifying new opportunities and moving them down the sales pipeline. I think we've identified, last quarter, I think we identified something like $5.5 million in total contract value. This quarter, we've already identified approximately $7 million on top of that. And we expect to liquidate, a reasonable percentage of those over a period of time. So, I think the sales machine is really starting to work.
Great. Thank you. I'll pass it on.
Thank you. Your next question comes from the line of Howard Halpern from Taglich Brothers. Line is open.
Congratulations. Great quarter. In terms of implementing those customers, can you talk a little bit about the implementation cycle and what you expect in the second half in terms of deployments?
Yeah, you bet. We have, I would say, if you think about the happy path for an implementation, it's about a 30-day process. Now, that assumes that customer dependencies are fulfilled timely. It assumes that we have, the delivery capacity available to deliver those applications. But don't forget that our platform is mostly a configuration engine. So we ingest customer content. We work with the customer to ensure that the content meets brand standards and is the correct description of the things that they want to display in the application. And so for that, we are substantially reliant upon the customer. We've seen implementations go as quickly as a week. We've seen other implementations take 6 months. So I would say that our average is in that 30 to 45-day range, probably shading a little closer to the 45.
Okay. I believe in the previous call this year, you talked about, seeking, I guess, customers within the hospitality vertical, but in events customers for conventions and such. Have you had any success in that area yet, or is it coming in the pipeline?
Yeah, it's coming in the pipeline. And so let me speak about that. So the bullseye of our hospitality market is really going to be a destination property. Now, it could be a destination property for a couple of reasons. Reason number one could be that it's a beautiful beach resort. Reason number two could be that it's a convention property. And so our relationship with Gaylord Hotels, for example, kind of falls into more of the convention category. And we're actually expanding our relationship with those guys to accommodate certain of their convention-related facilities and activities. And we are also partnering with a couple of major players in the hosting of conventions to really penetrate that market. And the convention market is actually really interesting for us. And I'd say that we're making good progress, and we'll certainly keep you apprised of that progress as those customer wins come in.
Okay. Well, thanks, and keep up the great work.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Again, if you'd like to ask a question, press star 1 on your telephone keypad. And our next question comes from... Oh. All right, I apologize. Our next question comes from the line of Ed Wu from Ascendiant Capital. The line is open.
Yeah,
Congratulations on the progress. My question is, have you seen any changes in the sales cycle, whether customers have been more cautious, or has it been about the same in the past quarter?
It's really about the same. I mean, we're looking at a roughly speaking 90-day sales cycle. Sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's faster, and we continue to work on our sales process to see if we can reduce the cycle time. Now, notably, we are also highly focused on identifying one-to-many relationships, and here's what I mean by that. So it's one thing to sell an individual property. That's terrific, and we love our customers. It's another thing altogether to approach management companies, property portfolio owners, and others in such a way as to penetrate multiple properties at once. And so we have some very interesting conversations going on right now with such groups where we could potentially spend a similar amount of time on the sales cycle, but pick up 5 properties, 10 properties at a time. So that's where I think that you're going to see what I would characterize as the pace of rooftop wins increasing because we're looking at those one-to-many relationships.
Great. Well, thank you for answering my questions, and I wish you guys good luck. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Ed.
Thank you. Seeing as there are no more questions in the queue, that concludes our question and answer session. I will now turn the call back over to Mike Snavely for closing remarks.
Yeah, and I wanted to do these closing remarks live. I want to acknowledge that we've had a tough 21 through 23, and we've had to batten down the hatches. We had to shed cost, and we had to buy time for the company. As you can see, we're off to a good start here in 2024. We've delivered a couple of successive quarters of growth and improvement to our bottom line, particularly when you look at it comparable to the previous year. We've stored up our balance sheet, and we've gotten our sales rhythm down. Now we have the benefit of time, capital, and great interest amongst our loyal investors, along with a seasoned management team and a board with a big vision. We also have a track record of value delivery to the best brands in the world, including Fox, NBC, the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, along with more recent customers like Ryman Entertainment and various Marriott properties. From this platform, we could not be more excited about what markets we can tackle and the plays that we can run in software, innovation, crypto, and AI. We intend to turn the attentions of tens of millions of eyes back on Phunware and our solutions and to make Phunware great again. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's call. Thank you all for joining. You may now disconnect.
Stay right where you are. The Phunware earnings has ended. The Phunware earnings has come to an end. Everybody on the Phunware earnings, what I'm going to do now is stay right where you are, please. I'm going to automatically send you now to the SoundHound earnings. Stay where you are. Don't move. That was a very, very short earnings call. Didn't expect it to end that quick. So stay right where you are, everybody, and join us now on the SoundHound earnings. So Investor Extra, I can't believe that ended so quick. Unbelievable. What's all that about? It was like a 20-minute earning call. So let me do that now. Here we go. Phunware. Stay right where you are. Customization. Send you back now to SoundHound where we are right now. SoundHound, save. And there you go. All right, SoundHound. Come and join us now. Learn about a great company going to $10. Let me give everyone in Phunware sound now. There you go. All right. Okay, let's end the stream. All come to me directly. Here we go.